This is Ken Hines with the swirl phosphorus technique. We're putting mercury in our tubes. You just put a little bit in there and you roll it right in to the ball. See that? Same thing again. Mercury's in there. Just roll it right into the ball. Hook up our blow hose. Close our secondary. I'm going to turn the pump on. Let it warm up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to hook these units up to this manifold. We're going to pump them both at one time. So there's no vacuum in this manifold right now. It's at atmosphere. So if it was under vacuum, all these tubes would be sucking in that I just heated up. Uh-oh. That dude popped right off. Here we go. We'll just pull that jagged piece off. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. You always want the manifold a little higher than your piece you're welding to so you can pick it up to it. Superheat it, blow it out. Okay. That was thick there, and it was cold. And you touch it with the torch, and more than half the time it breaks off nice and smooth, and you can weld right to it. Okay, just for demonstration, I don't need to cut this, but I'm going to show you what you want to do here to cut this. You want to get this so it's hot enough to move like that. Let it cool for a second. You take this cold tweezers, put it right next, and you pinch and you turn, and it cuts really nice. I learned that technique in Australia when I was over there from a gentleman. He was his name was George Minning. And he did that technique. If I remember right, is that right? Okay, so you always want to put your bombarding leads on your back electrodes and the jumper on your tubulated electrodes. And then we've got mica, which is a mineral, and it will keep that 25,000 volts from jumping through and popping holes. So we get that in there. And then we have, this is old telephone book paper. Got a whole bunch of phone numbers on there, if you can see them or not, but it scorches at about 500 degrees. So the process here is purifying the inside of that tube for the pure gas, the neon, argon, krypton, whatever we're using. A little more down here, I guess. Whatever you're using has a pure vessel. Okay, we need more vacuum. You need a pure, clean vessel for this gas. If you don't, it won't last. It goes dead. It burns up. You got to get all the impurities out. Sometimes we have to use the spark coil just to excite it a little bit. There we go. So I had to excite the molecules in there for some reason. I don't know what the go is, but close the main vacuum. Get this up off the tray. So our goal here is to heat the glass to 500 degrees and get the cold cathode electrodes up to 500 degrees, which it turns them cherry red. You'll see. So what I'm going to do is I heat up the tubes for just a minute or so. Then I'm open the main vacuum and I let it draw down as much as it can within 30 seconds. This valve, I have natural gas, and I'm going to put, this is the gauge right here, I'm going to put 1 millimeter in there of gas pressure. And what that is a flushing gas. And that really cleans the tube on the inside. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it out. Here we go. Okay, we're working with 25,000 volts here, and we're up at 600 milliamp. We're going to jack it up to 7. So electrodes are getting red. That one is. I'm going to let it cool down. Don't take long. Then I'm going to close the main again. I'm going to put a little more natural gas in. Okay, I'm going to hit it again. We got to burn the paper, and we've got to heat all the electrodes to cherry red is our goal here. I should back this up a little more. Maybe you can see all of it. Yeah. Give it a shot of vacuum. Move this water bottle. You don't want that dude melting. So once I get this done, I'll show you a Jacob's ladder with this 25,000 volts. It's always fun to see. Electrodes are getting red. Paper is burning. Going to go a little further. We got one electrode, a little more on the other one. Give it a shot of vacuum. I'm going to let her go one more time. I'm going to let it cool down and go one more time. Okay, so we're going to shut the vacuum, put a little natural gas back in it. Hopefully those electrodes all come up real nice now.